I'm taking the position. No refund, please.
So the video that you saw right now on the screen is of the incident that occurred on 16 March 2026 with the passengers of Air India Express PNR number ZZ5NU, where the flight took off from Kolkata but never landed in Bagdogra because, according to the pilot, the weather was unfit for landing. So hi, this is Dr. Ashna Viraju, and I have been a frequent passenger in Air India Express. However, this one incident is going to make me think millions of times before I even book a ticket to travel with Air India Airlines again. So the incident is I had booked my ticket from Chennai to Bagdogra, where I had a connecting flight. The Chennai to Kolkata flight was very smooth and I enjoyed the experience. However, when I had to start from Kolkata to Bagdogra, the experience was something that I would never want to even reimagine myself in that position. Before we could even take off, 3 attempts were made to take off. Because of the air traffic, they were not able to take off, is what the pilot told me. That is none of my look after. My look after is I should reach in my destination, my travel should be smooth, and I should be safe. So when the pilot said that the weather is unfit for landing, so we won't be landing in Bagdogra, and because the fuel is not enough for us to hold and attempt for a landing, we are heading back to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport in Kolkata. I was okay because safety comes first. We landed in Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport at around 7:30 p.m. Till 7:50 p.m. they kept us in the aircraft without any instructions of what is going to happen, about any arrangements. They let us know that our luggage was going to be in belt number 6. We are supposed to disembark the aircraft. I got a message in my WhatsApp saying that 8:30 my flight is going to be rescheduled. I was okay with it. My parents were okay with it. They were okay with waiting for me in Bagdogra airport, though they had traveled for more than 6.5 hours. When I went to the belt to get my luggage was not in belt number 6. I asked the help desk personnel, like, you told us that belt number 6 is the place where I am supposed to get my luggage, but it's not there. They said, no ma'am, it's on belt number 8. You might have heard it wrong. So I accepted, okay, it might be my mistake. I didn't argue. I went to the belt number 8, got it, and I went to the help desk. I realized that there was no reschedule of the flight. They were forcing us to get a refund. We requested them, saying that we need to get our flights rescheduled. It's emergency for us to reach to our destined places. Why should we even opt for a flight when we can opt for train if it is not an emergency for us? But they didn't reconsider it. One of the help desk personnel told us, let me quote this properly, that it is not our fault, it is the weather condition. You should have seen the radar. With that visibility, it's not possible for us to land the flight. Safety comes first, ma'am. Use your common sense. As a passenger, I know that safety comes first, and I also want to ask this question. Is it our look after? If you have landed us back to Kolkata airport, it is your liability, your courtesy to take us back to the destination spot as soon as the visibility is okay. I have another question. The flight Indigo, who took off after us, landed in Bagdogra airport. The people, the families of us who were waiting in Bagdogra airport said the weather condition was not so critical for Air India to land over there. Then what was the condition that made them not land over there? Why not consider our accommodation or rescheduling of our flight? You were showing that booking was still possible for the next flights of the next day, but didn't even reschedule us. They were forcing us for refund. As a passenger, I am supposed to have all the right, all the authority to question them, but the way, the treatment that they were giving to us, as if they were doing some sort of mercy. We were not under mercy. We are the one who are paying hefty amount of money to travel hassle free. But what we received was something that we have to think thousands of times for our next travel in Air India. Me being a 25-year-old woman who is unknown to the city, who only know one thing over there, that is the language. My hometown is 18 hours away from the place that you had dropped me, as if I was a garbage dump. You didn't even want us to reschedule the flight. Where would I go in an unknown city? If you are doing business, you should make sure that the customer is happy. Is this the way you treat a customer? You should have at least have the basic courtesy to do something towards your co-passengers so that they would think that, okay, this was the flight that helped me out. They ensured our safety and they also made us comfortable so that we could book another flight with you. But after this flying experience, I don't think that I'm going to fly again with Air India Express ever until I have no other way to fly. It is the 7th day, I haven't even received my refund yet. So what sort of treatment are you doing, and what sort of treatment we as passengers should expect from Air India any further? Is this the way you're going to keep on oppressing the passengers? This was too much unacceptable, and I can't even express in my words the amount of anger I'm having towards this airline. This is too much. And I think the government of India should take initiative to do something against such airlines who don't consider customers first.